everybody, it's Miss Marie, and today for STEAM Thursday we are going to be doing an egg drop. I hope you picked up an egg drop kit from the library. If you didn't, you can make your own egg drop kit from home. I'll show you some of the things we're going to be using in it in a few minutes. And then we will, I'm not going to show you how I build one because I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I'd love to see what you build with your egg drop kit. But first I thought it'd be really fun to read a beautiful nonfiction book about eggs. It's called An Egg is Quiet. And this time of year we see Easter eggs and people talking about spring and birds coming from eggs, but lots of animals come from eggs. And so I thought it'd be really neat to look at them, and there's such a variety. They're not all white like you see in the grocery store or brown like you see in the grocery store. Some are spotted and some are blue, and I mean all amazing different colors. So I thought you'd really enjoy this book. It's by Diana Ashton and illustrated by Sylvia Long, and it's called An Egg is Quiet. Now, oh, look at these end papers. I think this looks like a robin's egg because that's robin's egg blue. But robin's eggs are very small. So they're showing you the pretty pattern that you would see on a robin's egg on those end papers, which is so pretty. And here's even more beautiful, all the different varieties of eggs. And they're not all bird ones. Some of them are bugs, some of them are fish. Actually, I think that's shark. So pretty neat, and we're going to be reading that. This book is published by Chronicle Books. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to read mostly the shorter part of the book. If you want to read all of the details that are around each picture, you should check this book out at the library. An egg is quiet. I don't think it's making any noise right now. It sits there under its mother's feathers, or on top of its father's feet, or buried beneath the sand, warm and cozy. An egg is colorful. And here we do see all those beautiful colors. And all different sizes too, which is neat. I think they say that right. An egg is shapely. There's different shapes. There's a round egg. There are oval eggs, which most of us see. There are pointy eggs. And there are even tube-shaped eggs. This one says it comes from a dogfish, which is a type of shark. And I believe these are called mermaid purses. That's what I always call them. And you find them on the beach. It's just the shell. An egg is clever. And what's so clever about these eggs? Well, clever means smart, and I think it's pretty smart to have an egg that blends in with where its surroundings are, because then another animal won't eat it, it won't find them. So that's pretty clever. It's pretty smart. Eggs come in different sizes, and oh my goodness, this giant one here is from an ostrich, and it can weigh as much as 8 pounds. It's like a bowling ball. And this one is a hummingbird egg, and it can be as small as a jelly bean. And here's measurements along the top. An egg is artistic. We have been talking a little bit about how beautiful these are. These are not eggs that anybody has decorated. These are eggs just in nature, how they come, different patterns, different colors. So it is very artistic. An egg is textured, right? Some of us know how smooth an egg can be, but it can also be rough. They can be soft and gooey, or they can be hard on the outside, like the eggs that most of us know. Pretty hard. But not as hard as this, because an egg can be also fossilized, which means it's literally turned into rock. And that is a dinosaur egg of some sort that's turned into a rock. An egg is giving, and what the egg is doing is feeding the baby chick or the baby salmon, or this is some sort of insect, a grasshopper, and until the little animal is ready to hatch. An egg is quiet. Then suddenly, an egg is noisy. And look, they're going cheep, beep, cheep, beep. And when this one opens, it's going crunch because it's a caterpillar. And that is almost the end, because look at this. These are some of the animals that come from the eggs. And I wonder if they match up on the beginning. Let's see. Let's see. I think they do, but it's not one for one. They moved them around. Like here's a blue jay back here. And let's see if we can find a blue jay egg on there. I don't know. Oh, there's a Steller's jay. That's a type of a jay. So yeah, I think they match up maybe, but not exactly in the same spot in the front and the back. But here are tons of different birds and even a lobster and a crab that come from eggs. So that's pretty neat. And in the back, some more beautiful eggs. So I'd say you'd really appreciate that because eggs are really neat. They're not all just the plain boring white ones or brown ones that we might have in our refrigerator. There's some really pretty ones out there. But remember, we shouldn't touch them because there's an animal in there trying to grow. So you should leave it alone and let them hatch on their own. All right. Remember that. It's not the same as the ones that we find in our refrigerator or the grocery store. Those eggs we can use with our grown-ups' permission in this experiment. I'm going to turn this camera down though so you can see what I have for our egg drop. What I did is I put in a whole bunch. Everybody's going to probably be a little bit different. I put in some of this foam beads, and this one you really should be careful with because they're messy and they get everywhere. So ask your grown-up first before you open them in the house, or maybe bring them outside and open them, or you can even leave them in the bag and make that some sort of cushion. I think you could definitely use it inside the bag as a cushion as well. I gave some of you tubes and straws and rubber bands and string and cardboard, and you'll probably need to bring in some tape. Whatever tape you have at home is fine. If you have some sort of masking tape or painter's tape, that would be really helpful too. And then you would need an egg, but you don't have to use an egg from your refrigerator if you don't want to. You can use this plastic egg I put in there. You just want to make sure you cover, there's some like little holes in there. You might want to put a piece of tape. I put some tape inside there to cover up the hole. And then I filled it with flour or sugar. And that gives it some weight. You don't want it to be empty because an egg is not empty. It's got yolk in there if you're using an egg from the refrigerator. So you want to give it a little bit of weight. And don't tape it shut or anything. Close it. I gave you two just in case the one I gave you doesn't shut properly. You can use the other one, okay? And then I gave you all these different things, and you basically need to come up with a design that will cushion the egg so that it doesn't crack open if you drop it from 1 meter high. Now, how long is 1 meter? Well, I have my handy dandy tape measure. And 1 meter, you see on the top, oops, on the top it has inches and feet. And on the bottom, it has centimeters, right? So if I want a meter, that's 100 centimeters. So I go out to where it says 100 on the bottom part, say right there. And that's about 39.5 inches, okay? So you can use this and measure, and you see it's quite a distance, it's quite high. I think most of you are going to be able to design an egg transport or egg protector device that you can drop from a meter that the egg won't crack. So then I want you to try 2 meters. And then maybe 3 meters. You're gonna have to go outside probably, because unless your grown-up says it's okay, you don't wanna get egg in, or even flour, sugar, whatever you put inside this egg. You wanna get it all over the house. So you might wanna do this experiment outside with some adult supervision. And that's it. I hope you have fun. I wanna see what you come up with for our egg drop this week. And I hope you enjoyed An Egg is Quiet, and that maybe you'll check it out from the library. And that's it. Have a great rest of the week, a great holidays coming up, and I will see you next week. Bye.